Welcome and thank you for checking in. I'm Amanda and I'm so glad you're here. Tonight we gather beneath the energy of the new moon. Unlike the full moon, which illuminates the sky and reveals what has come to an end, the new moon is hidden from view. The moon sits between the earth and the sun, invisible in the darkness. And yet, perhaps this is what makes the new moon so powerful. Because not all growth is visible. Not all healing can be seen. Not all transformation announces itself with fireworks and certainty. Sometimes the deepest shifts occur beneath the surface, in the quiet, in the darkness, in the unseen places within us. Just as a seed is planted beneath the soil long before it breaks through the earth, there are times in our lives when something new is forming within us before there is any evidence of it. The new moon reminds us that we do not need proof in order to trust the process. Tonight, as we check in, we are invited to release the need to know exactly how everything will unfold. We are invited to soften our grip on control. We are invited to listen, to trust, to remember. Because checking in is not about becoming someone new. It is about returning to what has always been there beneath the noise, beneath the stories, beneath the fear, beneath the endless striving. Tonight, we remember that the answers we seek often arise not through effort, but through presence. And so, wherever you are, allow yourself to become comfortable. Allow this time to belong entirely to you. Taking a slow, gentle breath in and a long, easy breath out. Nothing to force. Nothing to achieve, nothing to fix. Simply allow yourself to arrive. Another slow breath in and slow breath out as you allow the eyes to soften and close. Feeling the support beneath the body. Feeling yourself held by the chair. As you continue breathing naturally, imagine roots beginning to extend from the soles of your feet, traveling downward through the floor, through the soil, through the layers of earth beneath you. Reaching deeper and deeper into the steady presence of the earth. The earth asks nothing of you. The earth does not require perfection. It simply receives, supports, and holds, allowing any stress, any pressure, any heaviness you've been carrying to be released downward. As though gravity itself is helping you release what no longer needs to be held. And with every breath, your body softens, your jaw relaxes, your shoulders drop, your forehead smooths, the eyes rest, neck softens, chest opens, your stomach loosens, your hips relax, your legs become heavy, comfortably heavy, as your entire body is settling, supported, safe, present. Now, imagine yourself standing at the beginning of a beautiful path. A path leading toward a quiet beach beneath the night sky. The moon is hidden tonight, invisible, yet somehow you know it is there, just beyond what can be seen. You begin walking, and with each step you leave behind the weight of the day. Ten, stepping deeper into peace. 9, leaving behind expectations. 8, letting go of the need to figure anything out. 7, allowing uncertainty to soften. 6, trusting the next step. 5, moving deeper inward. 4, connecting to your true self. 3, more present. 2, more peaceful. 1, arriving. And you find yourself standing barefoot at the edge of the water. The waves move gently in and out. The air feels calm. The darkness feels comforting. As you realize something important. Even though you cannot see the moon, you know it is there. Just as there are parts of your life unfolding that you cannot yet see. Possibilities, healing, growth, guidance, all quietly emerging beyond your awareness. As you stand beside the water, imagine that every wave carries away another layer of tension, another layer of striving, another layer of pressure. Notice how often the mind believes it must control everything. How often it needs to figure out or carry it all. But tonight, this new moon offers another way. The way of trust. The way of allowing. The way of remembering. You are not responsible for controlling the tides. You are not responsible for forcing flowers to bloom. You are not responsible for making the moon rise. Life knows how to unfold. The same intelligence that moves the moon, grows the forests, turns seeds into gardens lives within you. Take a moment to imagine all the parts of you gathering beside the shore. Maybe a planner, protector, or worrier part. A part carrying responsibility. Maybe a part that fears abandonment, or a part that feels hurt. Allow all of these parts of you to be present. Notice them with compassion. They have all worked so hard. They've been trying to protect you. And tonight, you can simply thank them. You might say, "Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. As you give these parts permission to rest, let them know you do not have to work so hard anymore. As you imagine these parts settling onto the beach, watching the waves, feeling the warmth of acceptance, trust, and peace. As you now notice another presence emerging. Quiet, steady, wise. The part of you that is not afraid. The part beneath all of the stories. The part that was never broken. The part that remains whole. The part of you that is awareness itself. This is the part that checking in helps us to remember. The observer, the witness, the soul, the essence, the light beneath the clouds. Allow yourself to rest here for a couple of moments. Simply being, no longer striving to become, simply being. Now, imagine a beautiful garden appearing before you. Fresh soil, rich and fertile, ready to receive. And in your hands appears a single seed. This seed represents the energy you wish to carry during this new moon cycle. Perhaps it is peace, trust, presence, courage, forgiveness, joy, self-worth, freedom, or simply the willingness to surrender. Whatever arises for you is perfect. Place this seed gently into the soil. Cover it with care. And remember, you do not need to dig it up tomorrow to check if it is growing. You do not need to force or control it. You simply trust. Because life is already working beneath the surface, even when you cannot see it, especially when you cannot see it. And as we prepare to return, take a moment to appreciate yourself for showing up today, for checking in, for listening, for being willing to trust the unseen. The new moon reminds us that darkness is not emptiness. It is possibility. It is potential. It is creation waiting to emerge. And as you move through the coming weeks, may you remember, you do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to control the path. You only need to take the next step, trusting that what is meant for you is already finding its way. Take a slow breath in and out. Beginning to bring awareness back into your body, back to the room, feeling refreshed, grounded, peaceful, and connected to yourself once again. Thank you so much for checking in today. Namaste.